Okay, I wanted to quick talk to you about my quad bag. This is what I take with me every day when I go to the field to fly. This is my go bag. I have a second bag that I keep that has spare parts and all sorts of other support equipment, but this is the one that I can just grab and run to the field with to fly. On the front, I use carabiners and battery straps to hold on a couple of quads. Usually I'll have 2, maybe 3 that I'll take with me. But this is the bag. This is a Lowepro. I'm not sure what the model is, but I'll put it in the description. It's a fantastic bag. I'm totally in love with it. I won this one at Drone Nationals. It's not something that I purchased for myself, so I'll give you that disclaimer. But I love this thing. Like, it is absolutely incredible, and I might have actually paid money for it if that was required. So when you open up the bag, it's a hard shell case. So there's, on this, you can hear that it's a hard format. It's not gonna, it doesn't sag at all. It doesn't mush down like a backpack. And what you have are 2 pieces. One over here has there's like a Velcroable, removable tool organizer. I've got a soldering iron, a solder sucker, some solder, needle nose pliers, motor wrench, wire stripper. This is my ultra high frequency antenna for my Crossfire. This is a USB phone charger, so I can plug a 2 to 6 cell battery in here and charge any device I want, whether that be my camera, my phone, what have you. And then my Taranis antenna is removable, so this is my Taranis antenna. Just a regular 2.4 gigahertz thing. Over here, we've got Dominator V3s with a Furious FPV True D receiver, and a battery that I keep in my pocket with a long cable that I run back to the goggles, usually like through my shirt, for example. I carry a good number of tools because I can generally fix most things. I've got a couple different sorts of pliers. They kind of just grow which ones I carry over time. Different heads for the screwdrivers and all sorts of stuff. Just whatever I need to be able to do emergency maintenance on a quad. I've got my Taranis here. For my Taranis, I've done the 5 dBi antenna mod, where you can connect your own antenna to the transmitter, so that I can get a little bit longer range out of the 2.4. And then I also have a Tbs Crossfire, which plugs in and mounts in the back, and then the antenna screws in back here. Yep. If I was not horrible at screwing things in. Okay, and then finally I also got this the transmitter stand, because I like being able to set it down like this and be able to modify settings when I'm working here on the workbench. So then in this side, I've got all of my lipos. I usually carry between about 20 batteries at a time. All of these are 1300s and 1 amps of different brands, some tattoo, some graphene, some ready-made RC that I have left over. Just all sorts of different kinds. I keep a 3-cell, just an old one that I won't ever use to fly, to run the USB charger off of. I've got a bunch of assortment of props that are kind of wedged in here. I bring enough for like a day if I know I won't need my support gear. Otherwise, I have a lot more props in my support gear bag, which I will only bring if I'm going to be out and charging, or out at a race or something like that, where I need to be charging props a lot more often. In this pouch, I keep cameras, so the camera that I'm shooting with right here will be in here, as well as my Xiaomi Yi and anything else, as well as I stick the Crossfire in there. And then I've just got an assortment of antennas, so my receiving antennas, as well as some transmitter antennas and everything that I'll need for whatever reason. But so yeah, so then the cool thing about this Lowepro bag is that everything in here is Velcro, so you can shape the bag however you want it to be. So if you want to have, you know, a transmitter pouch and a lipo pouch, you can do that. If you'd rather have, you know, some kind of different configuration that your quad can go in, it's, you know, the possibilities are endless. So like when I'm going out to the field, I've got all this crap with me, but I can just kind of throw this bag in the car without having to think too much about where everything is, and I don't have to worry about accidentally breaking stuff or whatever. It's all pretty well protected in here and organized, and it just keeps everything clean and focused on, you know, flying, not focused on, you know, getting all your stuff organized. So, or not getting your stuff organized, but making sure that you have everything. Like, you know, if I work out of this bag at all times, I can just throw it in my backpack and get to the field and fly. Then, if we close this, I'm gonna zip it. Props are trying to escape. On this side, you've got backpack straps. So if you want to run it as a backpack, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. And then these are removable when you have to ship it somewhere or take it on a plane or something like that. For the record, this is the Drone Guard CS300. But yeah, so if you're interested in picking one of these up, do it. I was not paid by anyone to make this video or anything like that. I just happened to win this at Drone Nationals, and I have fallen completely and absolutely in love with it. Check it out.